Yo, Zero. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. How you doing? How was your stream? Fishy raid? How you doing today? How was Final Fantasy? How'd that go today? Let me come on the screen. This whole time I was muted.
You were muted.
Yeah. Hi, Zero. How was your stream? Why isn't it? I deserve that. How was Final Fantasy? Sorry about the ads. It was good. Really enjoying Final Fantasy 16. Nice. I've seen a few people play it, and I've seen one of my friends play it. And last he played it, he killed this. Well, he thought he killed this guy, but he's actually not dead. I don't know. I don't understand Final Fantasy at all. I just watch it. I kind of just lurk and watch it. Plus, I can't say too much, so I don't know how far you're in the game. But I assume you know about Final Fantasy. Since you played Final Fantasy 14, right? Or 15? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You ever?
Not very far, but yeah. Damn. I've played a good amount of them. Okay, so you know about Final Fantasy at least. That one already played.
Excuse me.
No.
Rude.
This is a good one. But how was I want to squish your clown nose? Sage of Vice, welcome in. Here, let me zoom in, you can squish it. You can try and squish it. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on. How you doing today, Sage? Is this close enough to squish? Hold on. I can get closer. Squish. I can just be the chibi. It's like, yep. This is chibi stream now. We don't know who that guy is on the side. Doing good, thank you. Good, good. How was your weekend? What you get up to? And how was your weekend, Zero? I might ask. Lol. Guys, remember the chibi model?
No.
Yes.
No.
This one doesn't have a tail or anything.
Yeah, so shit.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. It's pretty lazy, which how it should be. Not bad, not bad. About the same for me too. So you guys just took a lazy day off. I like the dojo music playing in the background. I love it too. It's bass boosted. It's so cool. It's so short. I wish there was more of it though. Today's a busy day though. On a Monday's busy for you? Oh, for
Monday.
most people? I suppose it is Monday evening for me right now. Ugh, what is going on at my left eyeball? Mondays are always crazy for me. How come? I'm surprised it's not copyrighted. I'm guessing it's changed. Oh, it's not. It's not going to get copyrighted because I have the Twitch VOD muted. So I'm totally fine. Boom. And then, you want to hear another crazy one? We have Mario music. The Super Mario that the person made. I do a lot of odd jobs and trying to squeeze time in the girlfriend before she heads to work. Not bad. So, wait, if you do a lot of jobs, like, what kind of jobs do you do? Or is it just one type of job? And bills. Bills are not fun. I've never paid a bill once in my life. Technically, I've never paid a bill. I've never had to pay taxes because I've never worked long enough for it. Pay taxes. I've never had a phone bill. The only thing I have, the only way the government would know who I am is by my bank statements. That's the only way I exist. If I didn't have a bank account, I wouldn't exist. Well, of course, my birth certificate. But I mean, does that really count? Depends on the week. This week, it's putting a fence up. It varies. Sometimes car, sometimes. Oh, so you're like a guy they can call. Say, oh, can you do this job for us? But you have to be qualified to do that job. Something like that. I'm an odd job Andy Law. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we have that here too. But here it's not, it's unpaid. It's unpaid work. It's kind of more, oh, help the town and you'll get experience. It's like, why would I want to do that? I want to get paid for doing something for you. I'm taking time out of my day to do this for you. Why would I want to do it? It's so shit. Boom. Oh, this person has a Patreon that made the Mario music. Nice. Scooby music. Well, it's Scooby remix version. It's really good. I got nothing done for my weekend, guys. Sweet fuck all. Because I was too busy watching the dogs. Without my consent. Twice. I was meant to have a lazy day Sunday. My lazy day Sunday turned into lazy day Saturday. Then we got Aegis slightly drunk, which was hilarious. If his VOD is still up, check it out. Alright, man, I sadly have to leave. Have to lurk, but I'll listen when I can. No worries, Zero. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your day or afternoon. And we'll see you in the next one. But yeah, we kind of got Aegis drunk.
Oh,
With
look outside.
lovely. With Apple Captain Morgan. There was another one, I can't remember what it was called. Basically, he did like 9 shots. Because we were playing golf and I made him lose. Every time he lost, he took a shot. That was hilarious. He had to end, well, yeah, he basically had to end a bit early. Man was dying. It was so funny. What? Yeah, he was being a bit dramatic. Just a small bit. He definitely can't handle his drink, I'll give you that. He cannot handle his drink at all. So, should we watch some TikToks? I have some TikToks lined up that I found on my For You page. Now my Discord says I'm live. Yeah, I've been live for about 13 minutes, Discord. Jeez. Let's put me over here.
No.
Yes, I'm going here.
No.
You can't stop me.
Yeah.
Scooby music. I really have to click off VTube Studio when I'm using my scroll wheel, otherwise I just shrink myself by mistake. So we can close this, and we can close that. We will be getting you to tell me why after. So Can I pause? I want to add you to my likes because it's going to be a lot of those. Favorites, likes.
I
Uh,
changed my art style thing that I made. I changed it. I took the as ones
tick,
took the as
took.
art off it
Uh-huh.
because I think first I want to do smaller goals before my goal is to get to their style of art.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm too big on screen. I have to move even more.
Why you gotta be so big?
Unintentional. You caused it.
I did not.
Okay, so let's switch this to TikTok. If there's VOD watchers, as always, no one's going to hear these TikToks. So if you missed it, you missed it. All right. This one I haven't seen. How is he going to escape the cops today? I still find it hilarious. He's carrying a baby in his car. Well, on his chest. That's hilarious. Oh, he's going from there to there. Ah, you biffed it. In the water, and the other one didn't even make it. Of course he's not going to stay. Oh boy. He got electrocuted. Hmm? Because he got out of his car.
Get back in your car.
He's also a terrible shot. Well, this cop almost hit a baby. Really? He's going back to the scene of the crime. Look at this. Gift. Tree. Gets smacked by more. They didn't listen. Yeah, he comes up my recommended sometimes. Oh, now he's going to steal a cop car.
Why?
Not the VTuber. The GTA roleplay guy. Remember the kid that stole their dad's car because of GTA? That was hilarious. She went driving down the highway.
It was a girl.
Yeah.
It was a guy.
No, it was a girl, I'm pretty sure.
I always thought it was a guy that did it.
I'm surprised he's getting this far away with a cop car. Like, you'd think the cars would have, like, trackers or something. But it is GTA. GTA is not smart.
Yeah.
I don't know why TikToks are so quiet sometimes.
Because people don't know how to adjust their volume.
Is he going to go for it? He is not one happy cop. I'll give him that. No, but these are actual people role playing as cops. This is GTA roleplay. Every person except the NPCs are real people. So every cop in the game is real. So like you have people role playing as a helicopter operator, fire guard.
I thought you were just going to say helicopter.
No. Yeah, he just goes into his mic, his share mic that he bought for $600. I am the GTA roleplay helicopter.
Like, would you really be surprised?
Probably not. Roleplay is a scary place.
I wouldn't say scary, I'd say more weird.
He's gonna bleed out in like 160 seconds. I don't know how this makes sense, but it does. Oh, I didn't know that. Elon's getting in trouble for ripping down the Twitter sign and replacing it with an X without their permission. Like,
wait, he just went up and got construction workers to do that without getting the
papers or anything, yeah.
No fucking wonder you don't own it. Just because it has Twitter on it doesn't mean you own that billboard.
So it's still called Twitter. This is very true.
Okay. I'm going down making dinner.
Okay.
So if you get raided, you gotta do it.
Got it.
Aww.
He's having a dream.
Sorry, he's trying really hard to escape.
Mm.
Where the fuck's my phone? Here it is.
You never made it. But we've seen this one where he smacks the dog. Retriever fever. Probably not. They did not learn stairs. What up, guys? I'm coming. Motivation. The fuck? Okay. Okay, I don't remember what this is. It's like Minecraft Five Nights at Freddy's. And now she's happy again. She makes no sense. And now she's sad again. Now he's crying. What the hell? Didn't work on him. Spud's setup is so cool. Now, picture a black, and it'd be much better. But Spud's setup is cool. It is clean. It is very clean. I love the little Yoda. Can I have a little Yoda? He's gonna exit, guys. Kage's friend singing. He didn't realize he was unmuted this whole time, and he's just singing YMCA. A good while. Try not to laugh impossible. Well, I already failed. Okay, I only liked that because it was a skit about the comment. It's like, bro's going to separate it into 35 parts piece by piece. Yes, he is. To show you exactly the parts and stuff you would need if you wanted to replicate this setup. Which means that person's uh, opinion doesn't matter. Nope. Anyway. Markiplier voiceover. Clementine. Markiplier again. She just wanted pizza. Playing fucking GTA San Andreas or something. Cheat activated. They're seriously fighting over a child. Cusco. Drink tea. How do you can't make that up. That his friend called him at the exact time he said his friend would call him. You cannot make that up. They'll be like, Colin. It seems staged. It literally seems staged. To park outside the car park or leave your car there for the night when you come down. These are stupid questions that have the most obvious answers. Dumb people. Oh no. It's not even a puppy, it's a chihuahua. Poor dog. Well, that dog's not getting out of the cage. Is that a goat? Well done. Cat caught a fish. What the fuck? Look what I taught him. You taught a dog to wipe its feet. Congrats. I didn't put this in here. I swear. Do you guys believe me? Lifeguard. Wow. Ouch. Now they're never gonna catch him. You could pay someone to count down from 30. What the hell? He lost his life in 30 seconds, more like. That's not the line. Agnes Brown is something else. So funny. Okay, we'll do one more of Omar. I know this jump. I know how to do that one, but not from the roof to the road. Bridgerton. Nope. I love how he just does, yeah, what happened? What happened? It's so funny. Okay, so that can go back to 15. Let's close this anyway. Where is... I gotta set the category, tell me why first. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. We are now switching to tell me why. I think we're actually on chapter 3, or we're almost on chapter 3. I'm not sure, actually. We'll see how that goes. Why? Oh, yeah, that's why. Boom. Put myself over here. Where's our game? Oh, yeah. Yo, Aegis. How's it going? How you doing? How was your stream? You were also playing Final Fantasy, weren't you? Yes, you were. Another person playing Final Fantasy. It's our second raid today, guys.
Go to.
How was your Final Fantasy stream, sir? Boom, boom. Welcome in, raiders. We're literally just about to start. Tell me why. We just finished watching TikToks again. It was so funny, and everyone from my channel, check out Aegis, because he's super dorky and sometimes dumb. And also check out his VOD from the weekend. He got smashed on Golf with Friends, which was hilarious. Yeah, it went all right. It was was a day of side quests. More side quests, dude. You were doing side quests Friday, weren't you? Actually, I unpublished that one. No, you took it away. Why? And Sunday. You have so many side quests. Oh my god. I could not do that many side quests, especially for Final Fantasy. No, thank you. Hard pass. Suppose we can close your stream because I was lurking in the background. Okay, fine. It's back up now. Well, yes, I got wasted. Are you gonna send me the VOD for a YouTube idea? So we can upload that to YouTube. Because technically you can upload it. We'll work on that tonight. Cool. Speaking of which, I knew you weren't going to do one this weekend. Are you doing another what you call it, put candy into shots this next weekend? We'll say this weekend coming. Boom, 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 boom. What's next on the list? Boom, 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 boom. I have a few videos made, just need to shorten them up and I'll send them to you. Cool. Are we getting them under the 10-minute mark or are they going to be shorts? Because I think, personally, it's not my call, I'm just putting it out there. I think they do better as shorts or as TikToks rather than straight to YouTube. That's just my preference. Take it or leave it. But I do look forward to editing them because editing is fun. I think so too. I just need to actually be able to do that. You can set your OBS. You can make a new profile and set it to TikTok dimensions, which is 1080 by 1920. Record it in 1080 by 1920. Then I edit it and I send you back the file still in 1080 by 1920. If that all makes sense. And it makes it a lot easier too. Not overly. Okay, what part don't you get? What are you confused about? Boom, boom. Suppose we can go back on this window for a few minutes. What?
It's this food.
Oh.
Smells like shit.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Okay.
It's apparently the aftermath.
You're stealing my VTuber.
Aftermath of that.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. I saw it, so I shared it.
All of that because the regular 1080 by 1920 is a normal widescreen. whereas TikTok's like sure is more vertical. No, it's not. TikTok is 1080 by 1920. It's the opposite, 1920 by 1080. That is TikTok dimensions.
Is he trying to be smart when he's dumb?
No, I'm trying to explain to him how to make TikTok format. Oh, the reverse. Okay, yes. It's just the reverse. Like, okay, I can't switch my profile here, but I have this. It makes more sense in TikTok dimensions. Hi.
What are you doing?
I was showing him my TikTok dimension. Well, it doesn't make sense in this screen.
No.
Blah. But you get it now at least. Yeah, if you want to do that, and I can still edit it in the same dimensions on DaVinci. All you gotta do is, when you're bringing it over to TikTok, slightly blow it up a bit because it'll be small on TikTok. But once you blow it up a bit, it won't damage the resolution or anything. That's how that works. Okay, now we're going back.
Also, tomorrow I'll be making you a separate dinner from me.
Okay.
Because I want to try the mac and cheese thing.
Alright.
I know you don't want that.
Nope. Meow.
Have I traumatized you of mac and cheese?
Yes.
Really?
Only because I don't want it, because last time I had it, it was bad.
Last time you had it was from the canteen in college.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. We had it together.
Yeah, that one was horrible too.
If I made mac and cheese from scratch myself, would you try it? I did it properly.
Hard pass.
I said if I did it properly.
Still a hard pass.
Well, you're rejecting my cooking.
I'm rejecting your mac and cheese.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest,
Am I
crafty
on-
goblins faced
am
the
I on
truth
chapter
about
3?
the
I think I
darkness in
am.
a big wooden house.
I thought you just click continue.
I did hit continue. Just wasn't sure if I was on chapter 3 or not.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
No, they knew the truth.
So
No
they
one in the
dug
forest wanted
and
to tell
searched
the truth,
And asked hurtful questions,
is how I see it.
learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, enough.
And that
What do
was
you
how
mean
the
enough?
goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds.
Well then.
Allison, wake up.
Is this in the past now, or... Because Allison looks like present Allison. Okay, she's dreaming. She's in the middle of nowhere. Asleep. This is what having supernatural powers gets you. Weird fucking illusions. And a creepy mother. It's always the mother. Or at least in this one, the one with the two boys, it was the mother as well, wasn't it?
You killed me.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not even always the mother. It's always a girl that dies in these types of games. That's a lot of "you killed me" posters. Well, you're awake now. You just had a dream where you where you were continuously falling. Everyone's had those. And then you wake up and you either did fall off the bed or you are still in the bed. Why are you smiling? That's creepy. You sure she's awake? Not yet. She just fell from a dream into another dream.
She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown.
That's creepy. That's very creepy. Can we see the note? I can. Morning, I started collecting documents you need for a rental application. Left a file for you downstairs in the kitchen counter. If you're still coming to meet Dee for lunch, you can drop off the documents. I'll make some copies for you. Thank you today. Big spike of PUF waffle slowly growing cold in the kitchen. So it was waffles. Oh. Okay.
He's right. Time to get my shit together.
You really should. Look or look. Not really much of a choice.
There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had.
Uh-huh.
I could do my laundry. Ugh. Maybe later.
Hey, you lazy bitch. Don't say I could do it. Do it.
How did we go from being so alike to total opposites? I gotta think about something else.
You can't think about something else. It's all that's on your mind. Submitted title schedule, Delos Crossing. Low tides between 4 and 5:30. High tides between 11 and 11:30.
What?
She just had a fucking memory bubble.
I should probably eat something. God, I feel so weak.
I thought that was me for a second. She did it on her own with impulse.
Eddie looked pretty concerned when I came home last night. I should have talked to him about what happened, but what the hell was I supposed to say?
These are all just look. You have a saxophone?
Haven't
Do you
heard
play
him
it?
play in a while.
Time to head out. Have a
Just
good one.
sits
No
there,
worries,
collecting
ages.
dust.
Have fun at work. And Fox burping. Hiccup burping. Meh. See you tomorrow. You got clothes in here? Change your clothes? Nope. What was the point of opening this? Why'd you bonk me again for? Are these documents?
I'm glad he never pushed me to change my last name.
You shut the fuck
But
up!
also,
You shut the fuck
let me
up!
get you a little bit.
You shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck up!
You shut the fuck up. Superior Court for State of Alaska. Oh, this is her. No, is this Dallas Crossing Family Court in the matter of protective proceeding of Allison Ronan, minor, date of birth 3rd 7 1994, case number 748. Order appointing guardian of minor. Hearing in this matter was held on the 5th of the 10th 2005 before Judge Master J. Hernandez. Present were minor. Minor was not present for. Also, both minor. One minor was present. One minor wasn't present for the reasons stated on the record. Minor's attorney Gail Oliver, guardian ad litem. Don't know what that means. Petitioner Mr. Edward Anthony Brown. Findings court. The court finds that jurisdiction. That's not jurisdiction. Venue. The court has over this matter. Yada yada yada. I cannot read to save my life. I don't have the patience to read sometimes. Yeah, I still do
can't
it.
believe Eddie never told me he was paying for fireweed.
Fireweed Residential Center, 1293 Delhi Road. For more info on the Second Chance program, please contact Aaron Cook. Okay.
That was a good memory, even though Tyler couldn't come.
Nope, he couldn't. What's on the bed? There's another note on the
This
bed.
is personal.
Oh boy. Dear son, I know I'm not getting better this time, so I wanted to write a few things down for you. I'm sorry to be leaving you so soon. I had you late in my life, but still thought there would be more time. Makes me more happy to know you'll have the clan when I'm gone, and you'll have your auntie to look after you. You've always seemed to know when it was time to leave. From the time you were a year old, you knew which shoes belonged on your feet, and you used to bring me mine whenever I was getting ready to go somewhere. Who is this from? Someone's son, anyway. Can I go in here, or is this another bathroom? It's probably another bathroom. Gotta take care of that rental application.
Something's not right. What is this?
What's up with you at all?
He doesn't like this kind of attention, but he really does so much for the community.
Dear Chief Brown, thank you so much for bringing our children home safe last weekend. Without you, they might have gotten behind the wheel, and who knows what could have happened to them or anyone else. We'll always be grateful for your wisdom. Thanks again for keeping this off the books. They're good kids who made a mistake. They are good kids who made a mistake, and Lord knows how a police record can compromise a child's future. We know they'll remember your words for a long time, but please rest assured we will do whatever we can, make sure that they understand the extent of what could have occurred. So kids got behind the wheel, had a little
Get all that
fun.
paperwork together. Maybe that'll help me focus and clear my head.
No, you are eating food before you get that paperwork.
I can't really eat anything right
Ah,
now.
come on. Look at it. It's so nice. I don't know what's with the spoon. You don't need a spoon. Lunch with Dee Wednesday, don't forget. Don't forget what? Where's the say don't forget? No, I want to look at this one.
Maybe if I make something for Dee,
Don't
it'll
forget
help
her
calm me
birthday
down.
gift. Oh.
I should have let myself enjoy these trips more.
Maybe. Michael's Specialist Creamy Crab Hot Pot. That's a... That's a menu. We don't care about a menu. More
I
pictures.
so don't want to go back to the station. Not after yesterday. Must be great to feel like you belong somewhere. Anywhere.
Sure. Steely's keys. Unless they're yours. Take them.
What if I just packed a bag and left? And never looked back?
Do it. You'd be doing your head a favor.
I almost wish the house had burned down last night.
Gina
And I'd
West.
never have to see it again.
West Housing Real Estate Group. Your dreams are our business. My dreams are my business. Fuck you, bitch. Wait, I didn't look at the wallet. Open it. Oh, it's your wallet. Alaska. Oh, this is based in Alaska. How am I only knowing this now, 3 chapters in? North to the Future, Travel Lessons, VTUBER. Yeah, it's basically everything you need in your wallet. What else haven't I looked at?
God,
What the fuck is
the
this
world feels so
thingy?
fucking small right now.
Oh, Seattle.
Gotta find a way to get out of my head.
Is that the thing Delson knocked down? Isn't that the thing Delson knocked down?
Yeah.
Yo, Els, how are you?
Brandis doesn't knock down at all.
True, but that was the first building he knocked down.
Uh-huh.
How's the hair looking? I heard you got hair dye on your hand.
Very upset for that.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, what's this called again?
I don't feel like listening to anything right now.
Green, and yes, I look like I murdered some Smurfs. How lovely. Did you make sure to get all the Smurfs?
I wonder what Michael would think about all this. Would he even... I wish I thought shooting some hoops would help me forget all this.
Maybe.
I wish
What's
you could
this?
just change your mood as easily as a record.
Bleh. I mean, of course. Good. No suspects.
I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this.
Now Gargamel can't get any of the Smurfs because you took them all out.
Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs.
ID.
Okay.
Last pay stub. What?
Emily, Allison, how could you do this to me?
Mom, stop interfering with my brain.
Fuck. I've got to think.
Not
about
clumsy.
something else.
You're clumsy.
Focus. ID and pay stubs.
That's in your wallet, right? Exactly, I'm a hero. Well, it depends on, did you rescue them or did you just,
here's
you
my
know,
ID.
put them out of their misery? Ow. Pizza is hot. Yes, that's my tongue right now. So she murdered me? You're not a Smurf. Both. Rescued first, then murder. Guys, come here, I'm your savior. Now let's just go down this nice dark alley and oh god, what are you doing to me? Don't close it, you need the stuff in it, you dumbass. Just said I was. Did I? Well, you're not.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh?
I can't murder a ghost. Exactly.
There's so much I plan to do. All those sacrifices I made.
Eddie, can you get out of my head?
And how do you repay me? Lying to my face. You're not my child.
Ghosty Fox.
My clan deserves better.
Got any plans for yourself, Els? Any plans for the day?
Oh, stop it, Allison. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs.
You still moving
so
stuff?
You can get the hell out of here.
I said, do you have any plans for yourself today? I haven't gotten to even start packing. Aren't you moving in like the 10th of August or something, right? You basically have 11 days. I have no tape. You don't need tape.
All my recent
just
pay
need
stubs
a lot
should
of
be
black
in that
bags.
folder in my room.
And a vehicle. 9 days from tomorrow. Oh. It's still 9 days. And I'm sure they're not like... I have 13 days? How come you have 13 days? Not 9 days.
No, they're permanent with me.
Well, that's true. But like, does Tenchi have to repaint the house or do any
It's an apartment.
okay, whether it's an apartment or not, you would still have to tidy up the house and make sure it's child-proof and ideal for the kids. Man, that's going to be so different from a big house with a big garden to an apartment complex. Wait, what am I forgetting? Employment letter, last pay stubs. Where did I get these? I looked around the whole house, and I don't know. They're teenagers. Yeah, but
I
like,
wish you
wouldn't
could just
aren't they?
change your mood
Wouldn't
as
they be
easily
so
as a
used to an
record.
outdoor green grass? You know. Depends. Some complexes are big as houses. This is true.
Allison, please. It's a damn shame.
They don't go outside.
Come on, Allison.
Eh, they
Don't
should.
start.
I can say they should, because they don't know what. In my case, they don't know what they're missing. I know I'm one to talk. It's just the point that I've never been. If I was living there, which I'm not, I would be outside more because it's more interesting than this dump. Do I seriously have to go back out to my room and get some stuff? This sucks. No childproofing needed, not right now at least. Okay. We read that already. So my room is upstairs. Can I go in here?
The paperwork's not down there.
I don't care, go in there.
Paperwork's not down there.
Bitch, I am controlling you. You should let me go where I want to go.
I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister.
I was actually going to
we
eat
look out for
those.
each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you?
We don't get the
They're
keys
just
to the tent,
words.
so I move in that
You
weekend.
left me, Allison.
Ah, that's why you have the
all
extra 3
alone
days.
and scared.
Fair, fair. Huh?
You look like you weren't going to eat them.
What the hell is wrong with me?
You're a problem, woman.
Talking about music.
Now would be a good time to stop
Yep.
smoking and maybe do a detox or 12.
So is the apartment like furnished or unfurnished? Also, ugh.
Where is it?
It's also an 8-hour drive, so probably be there later in the day. I mean, 8 hours is not that bad with no traffic. Traffic anyway. Unfurnished too. Ah, so it's definitely going to take longer than anticipated.
Not here.
They're just pictures. What's this?
Here they are.
Okay, I'm still missing some stuff though. I said I need like 4 stuff. I have 2.
Okay. I think I've got everything I need for the application.
Never mind. We're at least getting things from his sisters, like furniture that Tenchi bought, or like furniture that she doesn't need anymore. So take the load off you. Like, oh, don't go buying this. You can borrow this. And I have dishes and pots and pans. So nice. Box 1. Furniture she doesn't need anymore. Not bad. It's a start. Suck it.
Wish I could just book a one-way
Yep,
ticket to the other side of
you
the world.
You turned everyone into ghosts like you. No wonder they couldn't beat you.
Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
I'm the
Phone's
supreme
definitely
ghost.
not up here.
Shit. Now that she killed us, we all have to bow down to her. This is not what we signed up for. It was her plan the whole time. I would offer cookies, but you won't take them.
Allison, help!
Oh boy.
Allison, please.
The Mad Hunter.
No, they might take a while to get to me.
With me.
Okay, I can't go in there.
The ringing seems to be coming from downstairs.
Oh, great. I offer ties. They'll still take a while to get to me. You know, because they're kind of covered up right now. I meant Fox, you've partaken in my cookies before. I have? I don't remember. I can uncover. Yeah, but you won't.
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark.
I mean, I offer squishes, but to each their own.
What the?
Tenchi needs all the squishes.
No. I cannot deal with you right now.
Technically, you have all intense streams at the beginning. This is true. I just had pizza. I can't be having cookies right after. Yeah. You gotta give your stomach a few minutes. Where is the ringing phone? Oh, it's under there, isn't it? Yep. Search.
What's it doing here?
Yep, those are all my squishmallows. I am an odd squishmallow than if I'm a shark.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. Anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
All unique
Get it together,
in your
Allison.
special
Come on.
own ways.
Grab the file.
This is true.
Get dressed and head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift for Dee.
Got my own secret abilities.
Hands are still shaking. I've got enough time to carve something for Dee.
Alright, make a gift. Because it's one of the post-it notes on the fridge said don't forget a birthday gift. So make something. I don't know what you're gonna make, but make something. Wood carvings techniques. So what did you make? Must be like lunchtime for you right now, Els, right? Maybe like, or maybe like midday. I don't know, because it was morning when Fox went live. What did you make? Okay.
Tyler and I should bike around
That's
the
a
lake
big ass bike.
when we've patched things up. I've been pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came here. Eddie tries so hard, Eddie can't cope with getting rid of any of Carol's stuff.
And what's in the book? Oh, it's a picture book.
You should have taken care of yourself first, Marianne. This is a totally different life.
Don't even know who that is.
I miss you, pup.
Huh?
I miss you, pup.
Oh, there's a pup in here. Interesting. We got fishing books. Alison Ronan. What is this? Alaska Department of Fish and Game, 2015 Sparrow Bay Personal Use Salmon Fishery Permit. Alaska residents only. Tips of tails must be removed and salmon harvest must be recorded prior to leaving fishing site or concealing fish from view. Yeah, 10 and squish. What? Something and squish me, and yeah, try and squish me and you will just squish yourself. How? Permit E76142, last name Brown, first name Edward, permit mailing address 36 Bell Square, city Delos Crossing, state AK, zip code 77477, names of other household members Alison Ronan, 1 permit per household. Okay, so this is our house permit. Got it. That's all I needed to know what it was. I'm a ghost, you can't physically touch me. Only you, because you have the ability, because I gave it to you.
Morning.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Allie.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay, thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
That copy laugh. What copy laugh? He's busy. You don't need to know that we had a fight. I don't even know we had a cocky. Hee.
No, he's, busy. Out at the old house.
I see. It must be hard to sell the place you grew up in.
You have no idea.
Memories, right?
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense. It's just, we
Yeah,
really
this chapter
needed
interests
to
me first as
understand
well.
why Marianne did
Considering
what
it's
she
starting
did.
off.
Especially Tyler.
I know we left off at the cemetery
Oh,
or something like that,
of course.
and now we're just
She gets that.
here.
You two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
At least,
she wasn't the
at least
only
I'm
one
happy I got the
There's a
outcome
lot
I
of blame to
wanted
go around.
with his wife.
I'm glad you're able to see that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly.
We got the
so
right
forgiving,
answers.
is
He has been pretty harsh. Especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
he? Yes, of course.
Quote, unquote.
Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the
I
one
think
taking
you
all
and
the
Tyler
repercussions.
fought at the grave.
I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother
okay.
appreciates your sacrifice.
I wonder why.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but
Bye.
I'm pretty beat.
You're making this awkward.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Probably
Right on,
over the
take
mother
care.
of Eddie. Maybe. Who knows?
Sorry for abandoning you out there.
Don't eat my waffles. Not that she was going to eat them either.
Tom at all
Could be wrong, I don't remember this far. Oh well.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
What's up with him?
What's up with him? Not sure I've ever seen him so eager to help.
I think he and Tess are legitimately concerned. Plus, door-to-door is part of campaigning, right?
Thoughts on
I guess.
painting my nails? What color? And go for it. Look at the
Help
waffle.
yourself to some waffles if you want. That's Eddie's way of saying I'm worried about you.
Oh, that's cute.
Come
But I had a
on.
ridiculously huge breakfast, so I'm good.
Those are thoughts. Black. Black is a good color. Fox has painted my nails before black. I'd kind of get her
You
to
can
do
carve wood
it
again?
sometimes
This.
if we're going out with friends,
Yeah.
or if I just want
I've
it
been
painted.
working on a gift for
Because
the...
why
That's
not?
dope. Why do you get to be so crafty?
I mean, I'm not that
Same as I
crafty.
should go for it.
Marianne taught me most of it.
Well, I'm impressed. These hands are good for nothing but cooking.
I normally paint them black. Black is like the most go-to color.
Do you want to
For
talk about what
painting
happened with
nails,
Tessa
honestly.
At the cemetery?
I'm painting them when you're over Friday. I figured. 10-second paint these nails. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna miss dialogue. Yeah, we just ask questions.
We just asked her some questions.
What kind of questions?
That should be
Tough ones.
interesting.
Let me guess. She did not appreciate
My
that.
nails did feel weird the first time Fox did it. After a while, you kind of get used to it. I do hate the feeling though when it's rubbing against other materials. Ah, shit. She deserves it. No, she reported Marianne.
She reported Marianne to social services. She was trying to get us taken away.
Maybe that's the better answer.
I'm sorry, Allie. I knew she was nosy, but that's like
Yeah,
some
baby.
super villain shit. Hey,
Nah.
what's eating at you, Allie?
I'll admit though, because of what because of how active I am, I always just end up chipping them. Tyler and I thought everything's going to shit. Everything's going to shit,
Everything's
basically.
wrong. Like, literally
My
whole
nails
life
chip
is
after like
going to
2
shit.
days.
Everyone I know
They
has
never
been
stay
lying to me
on,
for
and I
years,
constantly go
and
at my
I can't
nails.
even trust my own memories. I feel like reality is just unraveling around me all the time.
I can't help
I
it.
get that Tyler being back has raised a lot of questions for you, but maybe
You are,
take a
but
step
you're
back from
mine,
that
and
ledge,
if people judge
okay?
you, they will regret
Last
it.
few days have been a lot.
People judge me, they won't live to see the next
Totally
day
okay to be overwhelmed.
from either
We're
of
gonna
us.
figure it all
What
out.
are you talking about, woman?
Families are fucked up. They're basically fuck up factories.
They won't remember
Right.
what happened that night.
I just need
Brain
to relax.
damage.
So,
I mean, what? Nope.
Maybe this will cheer you up. I think
More
I
like
found
the next 5
perfect
minutes.
place. Check it out.
Hey, maybe if we punch him on
It's pretty cool, right?
both cheeks, me on the left, Fox on the
Odds a
right, and
bit
just
high, but it's got two
gets
large
punched on both
bedrooms and a
cheeks.
view of the channel.
face gets squished right in the middle.
Honey, you're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Hey, get out of my head.
Oh God,
Allison, look at me. You okay?
I'm just, I need to, I just need to sit down.
They won't survive 5 seconds.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
Oof, panic attack. Yeah, and you can't explain something like this. Say, oh, what's going on? Tell Michael about the memories. Don't tell Michael about memories. See, okay, I don't have a time right here. He has a thing for Taylor. Fox told me that. I didn't see it, but apparently he does. He's very friendly to both of us. Everyone knows the situation in Alaska, or New Dallas, or whatever it's called, Dallas City, whatever. Do we tell him? Do we tell him or do we not tell him? How did you not see the flirting? Because I've never played a gay game. Ever. I don't notice this stuff. You're surrounded by it 24/7. I'm not. We go 50-50, I press both buttons and see which one happens first. I'm going with that option. It went with the bottom one. Fuck.
I'm sorry. I just can't think about Juno right now.
Hi, I'm Gay.
I've had
Hi,
the
Gay. Nice
worst
to meet
week.
you. How's it going? Welcome in.
Hey, stop saying you're sorry. We don't have to talk about this now or ever.
This is
if you're
the
having
first
second
proper gay
Yeah, it's just
game
I think
I've
I might have
ever
fucked everything up with
played.
Tyler
Well,
for good.
thoughts. Hold up.
that's a lie. I've played.
I don't know the whole story,
Life is
but nothing's
Strange.
fucked, okay?
That counts.
You two spend 10 years
I noticed it
apart,
more there,
and
though.
on day one, you get thrown into some real intense shit. There's gonna be speed bumps.
Please be honest. Have I been acting like an asshole? Every time he's asked me for something, I've pushed back. Even though I knew it was important.
There's so much more
This
gay.
whole search has been
That's
tearing
so
my
much
life
more gay
apart.
than this. This
It's
is
like he
casual
doesn't
gay.
even care.
Yeah, that's true.
You're not an asshole. You're just under a lot of pressure.
You know what? This outcome seems better than the other one.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask
I don't
on
think we have
first.
to put that pressure on him. It's like,
I get that.
yeah, Michael,
so
you're a
does
close
Tyler.
friend.
Thanks.
I've been seeing memories
I'll try.
of my mother.
I really
Or
need to work on the house
illusions.
today, but Tyler's crashing out there.
Life is Strange is a bomb of,
Not sure
of
if I'm ready to
gayness.
face him.
That is very true.
If you want, I could go out
First
there,
one and
see how
before the
he's
storm.
feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
I suppose that could work.
Yeah, maybe that could work. I hope he'll
For the
talk to you,
storm,
though.
more than anything.
He's never been the
True.
best at opening up to new people. You sure?
That was this
Yeah, of course. I don't
shit
mind
show.
trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening. I mean it.
As crazy as it sounds, imagine he had a thing for both of them. That would be kind of messed up. Yikes. Okay, good. It switched to next scene. Yikes.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? Cause, girl,
No.
you look like shit.
I haven't been sleeping well.
Okay.
But here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
In where?
Okay, how did you not immediately scarf this down?
You kidding? This is my third helping.
So it's her birthday. Where is everyone else? Examine.
What is Greg's up to with the security cameras?
He's finally getting around to doing the upstairs cameras.
Security
Was supposed to
systems.
do it months ago.
There's security cameras going to be upstairs now. Man, let's hope I don't have to go upstairs anymore. We've seen everything in here before. Not much has changed. Can I go upstairs?
Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders.
Your back is turned. How do you know I'm upstairs? Fucking big ears. Armory. Why would I sit down?
Sounds like Eddie's busy. I shouldn't bother him.
Drop.
I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while. Uncle's in there. Whew, he's really letting... I probably shouldn't eavesdrop, but... No more snooping.
Come on.
No more snooping.
Ah. Maybe if I pressed it enough times, it's like, alright, we'll snoop.
I guess we kind of exposed some holes in their security.
New process for access to archives. One file request on internal network using your personal login info. Retrieve automatic reply containing single-use code sent to your email. Enter single-use door code. Code is valid for 1 hour. 1 hour? You better know where the archive is then, because if you get locked in there, you're fucked. You wouldn't want to be a new recruit.
I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really
Where's what?
talked about it.
She said he was at the house, cleaning up. Again.
Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Cake. Or cake. Come on. This is basically your breakfast. You didn't have anything to eat at all. This is your lunch area. Keep it clean. This is a very small lunch area.
Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool. Yeah.
I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom. She baked darn near every day. Need to start being a little careful, though. Doctor's orders. Brendan.
Hey, Gregs.
Oops. Greg's got vacation plans.
Got any big vacation plans coming up?
We'll probably go up to Anchorage for Thanksgiving. Linda's sister lives up that way. But I'm also secretly planning a family trip to New York City for New Year's. Been saving for 2 years, and I got it all arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
It's probably our last big trip before.
Why
Lauren
did you
goes
have to use a
college,
fake
so
email for a trip to New York?
I'm sure everyone will have
Does
a
your wife
great
not
time.
trust your email?
Hey, Gregs.
Crime in Delos Crossing.
So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos
Keep it
Crossing been
hidden.
up to lately?
Poachers,
You wouldn't have to
vandalism,
use a
a
fake
few
email for
memorable
that.
cases of public indecency.
Just
Nothing
use
too
your
serious.
personal
Which is
email.
fine by me. Boring is good.
Fake seems like a
Like
strong word.
My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that. What are you having?
Trout pie and black radish. I'm
Ew.
on a diet.
Black radish.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh. I won't tell if you won't.
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike and the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh, I hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on.
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen.
Eat your cake. You're doing a great job eating the cake. Okay, they actually put an animation of cake on a spoon. I thought they were going to make her eat an invisible spoon.
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
It was an animal.
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business? Anyway, yeah, it's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most
Find out who the
wanted turned
mailbox
out to be
bandit
some
really
trash
is.
panda stowaway.
A raccoon.
And this is how legends begin.
I got an achievement for that.
Anyway, hun, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Oh, I brought you a little something to make up for missing your birthday. It's not much, but
Yeah, what even is it?
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this? How did I get so lucky? Delos Crossing's not going to be the same without you, girl.
oh, come on.
Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, all right?
See ya.
And then Big Man is back.
Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey,
Gay.
your brother didn't tell
The
you
only
on
one
today?
I know
No.
that
He
is
didn't really want to show his
gay
face around here
is
after
the
the
guy
mess he
that
made
was hanging
yesterday,
out
huh?
with her on the couch. And Taylor. Which is her brother slash sister. Oh, shit.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, how he went and broke into the archive room, then pretty much assaulted your
So
uncle.
there's only
Look,
2 gays in this
we're all
game,
worried
as far as I
about
know.
This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah, the sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. I know you two and the chief made peace, but I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
We did what we had to.
We did what we had to get what we needed.
He didn't like that response.
All right, I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time, and people, they mostly don't change, even when we really want them to.
Tough. He's a big guy,
I'm
he can
really
handle it.
Tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable. You're not a troublemaker. But Tyler, I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
She said, fuck
I
off.
can't. I can't do this.
Oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
She is not with it at all today. She really shouldn't have gone to that cemetery.
Ty? Are you there? Tyler? Answer me, please.
Oh, I spelled his name wrong in the title. It's Tyler, not Taylor.
Why is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop.
Guess they have a range. Seems like it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have to get something right, aren't I?
Been here before. This will pass.
Wait, what am I doing? Oh, breathing technique. Hold RT to match the expanding circle. Release to match the shrinking circle. Oh, I see.
I just need to breathe in and out.
Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Ah, no, I messed it up. I really gotta do this properly. I have 3 more. Oh my god.
In and out. My heartbeat's slowing down.
2 more.
Hold on.
Come on. Yeah. It's a handy little lap. 1 more.
You're getting
Damn,
there,
I didn't get all 5 though. It's annoying.
You're getting there. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Damn it, I messed one up.
Are you okay?
Are you fibbing?
I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna see you again.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way.
They
done.
are real,
That's-
actually, I believe,
You need
anyways.
to talk on the voice
What's
if I
real?
need you, right?
Of course.
The
It'll
Breath app?
almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief. Just a sec. Hey, kids. I went back to the house and got a few things for you. I know how much these meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, kids, this is just goodbye till next time, okay?
Yeah, they're handy little things, alright. To make you calm down and just take 5, we'll say.
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. Then we can talk about what happened.
She really needs to get out of this city. It's not doing her any good. Not that she's probably going to be any better, but, you know.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
That's not true.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You gotta tell those ghosts to move on.
Yeah, she can't. She can't tell someone move on.
Tyler keeps telling me that too. So you two agree on something. But I'm just not sure I can. Might be too late. I am who I am.
We're definitely not jumping to conclusions saying, oh, I killed her.
No, I don't believe that. It's never too late. But it is gonna take some hard work. Please, just do what you need to, okay? I'll support you in any way I can.
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
But she did kill her, remember?
Exhausted.
Oh, I'm just saying we're not telling Eddie unless
Like
he
I'm
already
about to have
knows
a heart
that.
attack, so
And he's on
that's
our
an
side
improvement.
for self-defense.
I was remembering something earlier.
I know she killed her.
I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah, Yeah, that's right. He did.
He brought our goblins. Ty, is there no one that knows? Oh, okay.
I remember he brought us our goblin figurines. And we had a big group hug.
Yeah. He borrowed the house keys so he can go out and get them.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
It's gonna be hard to crack out of someone.
I have to do this. And not just
Hey,
for
after
Tyler.
about 20 years, are you
For
my
me
dad?
too. I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything. I'll call you later.
I don't think it's Sam. Sam looks like a mess. So was the mom though? Kind of.
You can do this.
Where are you now? Oh, you're at Sam's place.
Tyler, are you there? Okay. Guess we're still doing that.
Well, we don't know how far apart Sam's is from the house. So, like... out of order, go around. Well, I can't see him, so... What makes you think you can see him?
He's here.
But how the... He just appeared there. He wasn't there 2 seconds ago. Sam is the one that was sitting on our couch in chapter 1, right? Okay. He looks different without the hat. Just sit and lean, don't go in. Alaska.
All right. Let's do this.
Caution, mind your head. Come on.
Family's family. Get it. Fucking. I already got the lifters in there.
GG 199. Nail polish takes forever to dry. Usually, yes. Bananas are bad luck on boat. Leave on shore or split.
Oh, Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Be with you in a minute, Sam. I'm sussing out your garage. Can I go in here? Notice do not enter.
Did you need something?
I just wanted to talk.
I was hoping to. I actually wanted to check out your boat, is all.
Yeah. All right. Here she is.
Did you blow your fingers? Did you shake them? Got loads of books.
It's a really nice sextant.
It sure is. It's a present from my old crew for my 30th birthday.
Nice. Kinda outdated though.
Isn't that a little outdated?
Oh, sure. Get all kind of fancy satellite systems these days, but sextants are still mandatory on commercial boats. Besides, I wouldn't put my faith in anything that can run out of battery.
True. Oh, he said sextant. Oh, sextant. It's before satellites or telescopes, you use this to read the stars.
Where's your brother?
Back at the house.
Back at the house, I guess.
So, what's he getting up to today?
Who knows?
All right.
It was like a telescope that you could carry in your pocket, basically.
Oh, I know this one. The introduction will be
ecology of the
forever
marine
burned
world.
in my brain.
Yeah, your mother gave that to me. Really got me thinking about things.
Impressive collection.
You want some? Take them. I don't really navigate
Sailors
anymore.
read the stars to navigate. Exactly.
Thanks.
How's the,
Moon's Engineering,
house coming
Navigation, and Ocean Tides by Mark Benny. Slow. Physically painful.
Honestly, physically painful.
That's a viable
It'd be
answer
a
too.
miracle if I don't throw out my back.
Let your brother do the heavy lifting.
So he can throw his back out? Not better. Hey, an encyclopedia of astronomy. I have this one.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Real detail.
Didn't know you liked astronomy.
I didn't know you were interested in astronomy.
Well, how are you supposed to navigate if you don't know your ass from Orion?
That's the reason. That's the reason you never wanted to go out on cloudy or foggy days. Yeah, because you couldn't see the stars. If you couldn't see the stars, you didn't know where you were going. Basically. And if you didn't know where you were going, you might as well be beached. Huh? What's with the torn up letter? Because I left you on my boat a month ago, and as far as I can tell, the only work you've done is test how much beer you can get fit on. Get fit on it. I paid you in advance this favor because I know you need it, but goddammit, I need my boat. Family's family, but get it done by this weekend, or I'm reporting it stolen, and I know you're tired of brown on your ass. Yes, answer your goddamn phone. A beached whale. Yup. Right, let's start left from right. Jude, so district court, summons. Oh, this he was at the court case, was he? Hereby summoned to appear and to answer the complaint on the following date, December 13th, room 6. Court is mandatory. Failure to appear without issuance of arrest warrant. I wasn't done. Damn, you pay for a lot of stuff. Okay, and ballot papers for voting. What's the name of your boat?
I haven't seen your boat in the water for a while.
Yeah, it was time for annual haul out.
All out?
Haul out?
Oh, yeah. You gotta get her up out of the water so you can fix up the hull. And I've been, missing some tools I need, so it's taking a while.
This article about ocean acidification is really unnerving.
Alaskan Ocean Institute raised its flag on ocean acidification.
There's an article in today's paper
Acidification.
about how climate change is ruining the ocean.
Yeah. Fish have gotten puny. Spotting fewer and fewer whales. I don't know where we're headed, but we sure as hell are going.
Don't want to work, Sam. Well done.
Damn it.
What happened?
I busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
Cupboard over here. There's no cupboard over here. Dude, what freaking cupboard. Examine, examine.
I got some gauze in a cupboard next to the sink.
What frickin' sink? Oh, over here. This is why you say sink. That's not a gauze, this is a fucking plaster. Say plaster.
Yeah, the gauze should be in that cupboard over there.
I got it, I got it. Shut up, you bear.
Sam, are you our father?
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Man, just straight to the point. I don't get a choice to answer or to question.
Well,
I wish I was.
what the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Ellie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Are you sure?
Oh, okay, guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
But you were so close.
You two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Oh, we're upstairs now.
Come in. Come in.
Oh. When was the last time you cracked a window?
Eat some, friends. Come over here. Sit with me.
Hold on. See some more of that fresh air, you know? Okay.
Much better.
I want to look at some stuff before I sit down with him, because I don't think I'll be able to come back in here again.
Looking sharp, first mate Kansky.
What's that now?
These pictures.
Oh, well, yeah, that was, long time ago.
What do you do on board?
Oh, I worked the deck. Started out doing maintenance. Collecting the garbage, cleaning the hull. Ranked up to navigation after a while.
Right. Hence the sextant. Where all did you travel to?
Mostly worked the Southeast Asia route. Vietnam, Cambodia, around those parts.
Wow. I had no idea you were so worldly.
Well, I worked on a cargo, so I didn't get much shore leave. But...
Doesn't seem like it.
There's really nowhere my legs feel as steady as on the deck of a ship, steering her toward a deep blue horizon.
Is there anything else here now? No. Is this one? Glacier Bay... What? Glacier Bay National Park welcomes you. Hero boat captain saves crew members Samuel Kansky, 29-year-old captain of the Anaya Chakros. Didn't think twice before jumping into ice cold.
You want to take a seat?
Hold on, Sam. I'm reading about you. We're jumping into ice, cold choppy waters, mention points, save members of his crew. Okay.
If it gets the house sold, it gets the house sold.
Oh, come on. Sam even has the fucking house up on his computer. How is that not sus? Date October 28th, 2015. Pay the order to Sam Kansky, $150. Richard Kansky signature.
Love this picture of your mama.
I don't want to look in his trash bin. This is another recipe, salmon what? Salmon casserole. I'm gonna sit here, okay.
What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things.
Ask to see, examine first.
Mother
Toy
made that.
boat.
Oh, she was a real artist, that one. Kind of like you.
The birthday card. What's it say on the side? Dear Sam, most bears only live 20-25, so congratulations on making it to 29. Certainly wouldn't have survived long hair that cheese. Thanks again. Okay. Simple birthday card. Bit long.
I remember this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Uh-huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
Oh my god. Writing to you from the little hotel you recommend downtown Juneau. And you were right, the kids loved the whale morale. Our favorite was the Raven at the City Hall. Cool. And two more. Nice picture.
Swords and schemes.
Oh, I took her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. Whole drive back,
Swords
she
and
talked about how it
C25 row 6 7602. Why are you bonking me again for? 1240 Maintain E Admit 1. It was a book.
Oh, it was a book?
You took away my Nary.
So.
I turned it off
Must
for
have
a
been one of
while.
her favorites. Oh, she was so mad.
It's not going back on, at least not for Tell Me Why. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check.
Drink water and fix your posture, you dehydrated fucking hunchback.
No longer dehydrated. No arguing. Nary would ruin the moment of Tell Me Why. Can I look at the one you're looking at now? Don't put it back!
Look at these ones.
Okay, now I can look at it. You would make it better? Doubtful.
You shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck up! Get you a little bit. You shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck up!
Happy.
No.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath.
Mark, yes.
Laura took this.
I have Mark and Jack as sound
I've been
alerts.
working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Oh, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up. Told her it was getting me real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell
All you
she
need
didn't
is
want to talk
Ethan.
about it, so
I'd say you could find a sound alert for
respected
Ethan.
that.
Though I don't,
Well,
I
we're gonna have
didn't
to empty it out for the sale,
didn't really
so
watch
Guess
Ethan
we'll know soon enough.
when I was younger. Kind of more
you really gonna go through
just
with
Mark
this?
and Jack. so I wouldn't really know
that house meant
what
everything to your mom.
sounds or funny things he would do.
It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
Let Mary Ann go. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I didn't, and
I
I
know
still.
how hard this has been on you.
And I didn't, and still don't
You
watch
need to
any
move
Jack.
on.
Is only time. Yeah.
What's done is done.
Oh, odd time, right.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it.
I ever tell
The
you
only
about
time
the
I
time
watch
broke my
Ethan
leg?
is when he's doing the
Shinbone
podcast
snapped in
on Brain
3
Leak
different places.
with Jack and Ethan. Do you watch that? Every Wednesday, Brain Leak podcast.
Stuck on my ass for a month. No use to anybody.
I watch both. Nice.
I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. We watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
Great. He puts alcohol into his system and he falls asleep. God damn it. But we learned something new about the house. Guess we're going back to Tyler. Learn the truth about Sam's relationship to the twins. Cool. No, you've no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property.
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you.
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on.
He's going to give himself fucking brain damage. Alrighty. Gotta go to work and work on grandma things. No worries, Els. Thanks for stopping by.
Listen.
Have fun with the rest of your day.
If you want to be alone, I'll go.
And we'll see you in the next one.
But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
Don't get into too much mischief.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Bye.
Yeah, I went by her
cookies.
place this morning. I gotta tell you, whatever went down between you two, it kind of messed her up.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Was that you?
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
He's falling asleep.
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Nothing's gonna happen, is it?
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing, and you know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after you move to Juneau with school and the
Awkward,
GC
very.
and everything.
Right.
More awkward for Tyler.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
Everyone moves on.
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in.
Reel the line before the fish gets away. Okay. How do I reel the line before the fish gets away?
Come on, pull up on the rod.
I gotta keep it in the blue marker, kind of like Genshin. Okay. Wait to circle.
No, give it a nice pull.
Okay.
I got it.
Not bad.
Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Sure. Take our mind off
Yeah,
things.
Sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. You got anything good in there?
Maybe, but who says I'm willing to share?
Okay, fine. Be that way.
What about your bag?
You
What's
have
in your
this
bag?
whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Haven't you not seen it
earlier,
hurting?
I'm a
I
very
kind of can
serious
now.
man.
Okay, jeez. We got another bite.
Here we go.
Round 2. Can we go 2 for 2? Of course we can.
I'm here. Okay. Okay. How about them apples?
Nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So, what are you gonna make with what we catch?
Hey, you got me figured out. Slice of fresh fish, topped with garlic, pesto, walnuts, just a drop of olive oil. Pure perfection. As my partner in crime, you're entitled to a cut.
Works for me.
Works for me, partner. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
We're different.
But what if we can't? If she doesn't understand why all this is important to me, then maybe we're just too different. We were finally about to get some answers and she fucking ran off.
Well, can you blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
Top one.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of Fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
One more
Don't you
catch.
say anything. I got...
Ah, come on, so close.
Easy. Oh. Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played.
Tree
I got nothing.
strikes.
That was clean.
Catch all the fish, Michael.
I'm a little...
Fish all the fish.
Hey, can I ask you something that's pretty personal?
Sure. Take off the gloves.
You've been with people, right? Romantically?
Yeah. A few. Have you?
No, not really.
That's kind of surprising.
We'll go bottom one then. Never met the right person.
I guess the right person just never came along.
But you're open to the idea?
Yeah, I could be. Let's say I'm reevaluating.
You want my take on it?
Sure.
Heartbreak sucks. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Still want to risk it?
And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
Sure.
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
You are. Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
What you mean? I already caught 3.
Hey, you're missing the show.
You can have your moment.
You okay?
Anyway, back to the sad, depressing sister.
So, yeah.
Yes, one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later?
You know I will.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Does it echo for you?
Catch anything?
No.
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Kind of.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this,
Don't know why it's
it's just been
echoey.
really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here.
Doesn't even seem like we're meant to be here if it's echoey.
God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum.
Seems like it's another dream of hers
Okay,
or something.
So, I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
Unless she's talking in her head. I don't know.
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
Arson's not his style and you believe him. And you believe him?
And you took his word for it?
He was crazy in love with Marianne. Whoever set that fire was doing damage control. And Sam's nothing but damage.
I guess he really doesn't have anything left to lose, does he?
There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
I did think this shed was a bit bigger than it was supposed to be.
Ugh,
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Probably just storage.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
One, it's literally there.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
It's probably just storage. We're gonna find like 13 years of National Geographic or something.
So why would she keep it a secret then?
I don't know.
I I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me. Just a regular old light switch. For a second, I thought there might be another secret stash down here, but just a loose plank. Nothing here. The handle should be behind this.
Ah, there it is.
Okay.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
Or you could just grab the conveniently placed ladder in the other side of the room. It's like their storybook in the attic.
Can you see anything?
Nope, nada.
Find the light switch.
Here, found a switch.
This one tells young princess who left hopeless.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
No, felt hopeless.
Whoa.
It's
her story.
Look, she left us something.
Aw, not another clue.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah.
No.
Let's start here. It looks like that little piece should move, but it's stuck.
Maybe these need to be done in order. The Mad Hunter seems to be first.
Okay.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Find a piece of that. Uh-huh. How the hell am I supposed to get this? 2 on the left, 3 on the right.
Spot the differences.
Spot the difference. There's a fucking ton of differences. Goblins aren't there. There's a girl hiding behind a tree.
It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons.
2 on the left, 3 on the right.
Huh. No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Mary Ann from something, but not in this version?
There's no castle there.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It looks like the princess is running away from it.
So Mary Ann ran away from home, and she grew up kinda rich? The Mad Hunter still has 2 hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah, At some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Marianne.
Goblins trick the Mad Hunter.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference. That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
Hey, did it. Cool. Well, I did 1 out of 4. More than 4. 6.
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
An artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Marianne's exact kind of catnip.
There's a letter from Brent. Can't say anymore, are better cliche bullshit. It's not you, it's me, but the truth is, all been too much to deal with. Okay.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No, but it looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
Marianne Ronan. Term fall 1984.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her.
What are we missing? This.
Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
Because why not?
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
This one?
There's the Gold Lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Right.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the Gold Lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
Okay.
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the Gold Lady.
And then heartbroken.
What's the Gold Lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
I'm gonna be here forever.
Is the Gold Lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the broomstick, I'd say she's getting rid of them. Not figured anything out yet?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Why do you keep saying nope on this one?
Figured anything out yet?
I'm still figuring it out.
Nah, still thinking. guess that's not it.
We should go take another look at Marianne's childhood photos.
No. What photos? Okay, there was a painter. Ballerina. So the bottom painter. Second one, ballerina. Bird.
Is that it?
It's opening.
Guess so.
What's in there this time? Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Say this one's called Lunch. Snow.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Here is my Delos Crossing Pals number. Let him know you were interested in the house he's selling. 2,500, 36.25, 155. Net pay 1,565.80. Oh god, that's a lot. Salmonberry Park, Kodiak Island, Eco Village Arts Workshop.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
Oh my god, where does this even start?
What's this?
Some sort of map?
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
How the hell are you supposed to know which one is first and which one isn't?
Some sort of clock? That's the Gold Lady's castle. This is the princess's house.
What's that?
It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken? That's the Gold Lady's castle. This is the princess's house.
What's that?
Damn it. Why is nothing happening?
One day she took her tiara and ran away to the forest. So there's the house, that one, and then
This is the princess's house.
does that? It doesn't deselect. Okay. House, T, watch. House, T, watch.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Some sort of clock?
And then
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that?
Come on.
do I have? Maybe it's this
What's
one.
that plant thing on top?
And this one.
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey,
That's the Gold Lady. Come on.
How is this wrong?
Some sort of clock?
No, not that.
Some sort of clock? That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, this looks like a dinner. Come on.
How did I get it wrong? How do I do this?
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Where does this go to? This goes to whichever one I press next.
This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock?
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
This looks like a dinner. Come on.
Nope, that's wrong too. How am I gonna fucking get this? This one was easier. House.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam.
T.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
House T watch. So, you're having me all fucking turned around here.
This is the
House
princess's house.
T.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear. Some sort of clock.
What's that plant thing on top?
That's the Gold Lady. Come on.
Oh my god.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that?
Come on.
How do I have it wrong?
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas?
The castle.
I'm trying to make sense of the castle in the bottom left corner.
Well, it's like we were saying. The Gold Lady lived in one, so it probably represents Marianne's childhood home.
That's the Gold Lady's castle. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Some sort of clock?
No. Okay.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old... This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock?
What's that?
Come on.
Okay, so the castle is the first one. Castle is first. What is this?
Her father.
Help us find you.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging. This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
Yeah, but I still don't fucking get it.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers. Some sort of clock? This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the... This is the princess's... Come on.
I'm not getting this.
This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the... Some sort of clock? Come on. Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know. Why don't we solve this one first?
I can't do that yet. You're telling me to set these down, but I can't do that yet.
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas?
Flowers.
What's up with the salmonberry flowers?
I think those probably represent the commune she stayed at after she moved out.
So, castle, flowers.
Some sort of clock?
Time.
This looks like a dinner party with the... This is the princesses. Come on.
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas?
The clock.
A clock. What do you think this is about?
She had that watchmaking job in Juneau, right? So that was probably right before she moved to Delos.
Right.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the... This is the princesses. Come on.
It's literally right though.
Some sort of clock? This is the princess's
house.
This looks like a
Friends.
dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Yes.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Remember the princess
Not
lost.
that I know of.
I don't think
Well,
you cannot
sure
get that
looks like
achievement.
it could be.
Okay, it's too long.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
It makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life.
Still not done though.
She made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were going to be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. We still haven't seen what's in that chest. Okay, so how do we open it?
All right, should be easy enough.
There's only a tree. Okay, there's a lot more than a tree. Possible. What are these?
Back in your pond, Big Frog.
Ah.
Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle.
These are all the collectibles I
Let the
have.
mangy muskrat have his rock back. There you go, stalwart moose.
Well, if we didn't get all the collectibles, I know that.
Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. Crafty goblins go here. That's the pious pelican spot. The mad hunter, always on the princess's trail.
Hey, I want to take a crack at this one before we try to figure out any others.
The princess lost her most precious treasure. That's why it all happened.
I still can't wrap my head around it.
And she finally found happiness.
All right, should be easy enough.
How the hell am I supposed to get this?
Yes.
Leo. Don't know how I got that. It just seemed like it made sense. Okay. What's going on now?
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Did for a second.
Ollie. She noticed.
Here's another year road stories to understand. Be understood.
I was her
but
son.
Good story with a first act. Man.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You gonna go through with it this time? And not have a mental breakdown?
Come on. Let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
But I didn't get all my collectibles.
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
A baby blanket?
That's all you say. A baby blanket. Okay.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from the princess and the two thieves.
Which one is that, though? This one?
I drew the original.
Yes.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
I don't... This doesn't add up.
Didn't they...
Summer Princess's clothes.
Take some of the princess's clothes? Some flour for the cake, maybe? I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. What if they took some spoons?
They definitely didn't take fruit. Definitely took sweets.
Did they steal candy? Wait.
You push it back up and you say wait, then
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit?
no.
Wait.
Okay, they did take fruit. Did it just take everything?
Maybe they took some of the princess's... Didn't they take some of the princess's clothes? Wait. Actually, I'm not sure. Or not. Some flour for the cake, maybe?
Oh.
Or not. Wait. Actually, I'm not sure.
How do I get back to the book? Oh, this is how. Should we carry it? Wait. Fruits, eggs. So fruit and egg. Steffi, fruit and eggs.
Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? I'm pretty sure that...
Is disappearing. Actually, maybe spurs, mice. And small items are disappearing. Spoons, plates, and blankets.
He stole some eggs? What if they took some spoons?
There we go.
That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
That's all.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Which one is that? This one.
Why don't we open up the book and check?
Some roses, maybe? Fresh caught salmon? A newly bloomed bluebell? A handful of ripe berries? Some honey?
No honey.
Or not. Maybe not. Hazelnuts.
Okay, we're not doing these ones. Let's just finish this.
You
Same.
really want to go?
Not reading.
You sure we've seen everything?
Yeah, let's go.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Okay, so back down to the dogs.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night.
Yeah. Okay, we're going.
Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Come on, it's gonna take both of you.
Almost.
Really?
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Time to spill the beans. Tom was actually the last person that I suspected.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially, but I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
Yeah, okay, well, how do you explain the burnt barn? Don't think I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go with the bottom one.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything.
You decided not to
Everything happened
help.
so fast, I
There's
panicked.
that.
And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Oh. What should we do now?
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made. One way or another.
Why are you yelling? You have to make this right. Yes, you do.
You failed us, Tom.
Bad man.
You need to make it right.
Man with stupid decisions. I wouldn't say a bad man.
As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa.
Bad to me?
No.
Everyone's bad to you.
Kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's
well, duh.
impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything.
He's also very stupid, apparently.
Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
You preyed on her, technically, then.
That was convenient for you, huh? You preyed on her because she was vulnerable. And you knew you could always blame it on crazy Marianne Ronan if you got caught.
It was nothing like that. Nothing at all. Your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it, but I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
You're really going to use that against him?
That night,
there's a lot more on your head than is on ours.
I was worried about your mother.
Well, am I controlling you now or something? No.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Yeah, how does she not see you?
Manhunter.
Wait, no! Stop! Honey! Wait! Please.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
So you witnessed a murder and you ran away. What a coward.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
Okay, that was a bit dramatic.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please. Think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back. Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
So it's dramatic slow-mo.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
Nah.
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm going to kill you!
Stick to the memory.
I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you!
No, don't do this. Mom, no.
Allison.
Tom was lying. Marianne couldn't face being separated from her kids again. And the only way to make sure that never happened was for all of us to go together. I know it in my heart. I saved you. I saved us.
I know. You did the right thing. You want to go back inside?
Yeah.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Cheers, I guess.
I can't believe Tom thought we'd buy that story. And that I almost did.
Yeah, I still can't believe he and Marianne. What the hell did she see in him?
She was probably just really, really lonely after she lost Leo.
I could never get that lonely.
Listen, with everything that's been going on, it got me thinking about our voice. Like, that maybe we should stop using it.
What?
I just don't trust it, and I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions? Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay, I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted the day he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
6 months later. She decided to turn the house into her own house.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, everything okay?
Oh, everything's fine. I just came back from shopping and thought I'd call.
Well, it's good to hear your voice. What's going on?
Heard about Tom?
Did you get my text about Tom losing the election?
Oh yeah. Can't say I'm surprised. Or sorry. Or anything. Fuck that guy.
Ooh, speaking of telling Tom to fuck off, Tessa left him.
Finally, God. I really hope she told him to stuff it.
In the name of the Father. Bye-bye.
How's life?
How's life in the big city?
Juneau is cool.
Cool?
Okay, I'm a convert. Everyone at the JCE has been so welcoming, and I went to a march last week.
Look at you, Mr. Socialite.
And inspiration.
I could use a good kick in the pants. I've been trying to sit down and write a new story, but I keep putting it off.
A new story for the Book of Goblins?
Yeah, I guess a sort of sequel.
That's awesome. I'd love to find out what happens to those two.
Thanks. That's what I needed to hear.
Gotta go.
All right, time for me to get going.
Okay, but real quick, everything good with the house?
Yeah, I'm starting to make it mine. To tame it, if you will.
You think you made the right call staying?
Yeah, I think so. Even after everything. This feels like where I need to be right now.
Maybe that's a good thing to write about then.
You know what? That's not a bad idea, actually.
Okay, but you better give me credit if you do.
Will do. Love you.
Love you too, sis.
Trying to find jobs, accounting teacher, staff accountant.
I guess that's as close as she'll ever get to divorcing him.
Okay, let's just open the box.
Really love having to drive that 20 extra miles for groceries, but better that than the awkwardness of going to the Vecchies.
Really?
Really love having to drive that 20 extra miles for groceries, but better that than the awkwardness of going to the Vecchies.
Go outside. Oh, hey, it's not frozen anymore. I'm gonna assume the shed isn't burning anymore. Since she refuses to open the door.
Not even the birds are coming back.
Gotta have bird food.
I should get rid of this, but it just brings me way too much joy.
Ollie and Allison Vessel. Okay, let's look at our computer. Sir. Oh, this is an email between Allison and Michael. What the hell is the thing in this that makes it end? Trying to finish the book. What's this? Send picture to Michael. We still have these? Princess's Loss.
To work. Come on, Allison.
You got this, sis.
Let's hope.
Featured little nugget. Right to final chapter.
A friend? What is that? The princess frowned, for she realized that the two tiny thieves were as lonely as she was. A friend is someone you love and care for. Someone you would never hurt. Yeah, right. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a solitary goblin in a big wooden house. That goblin had not always been so solitary. She had a twin, and when they were younger, they were inseparable. Together, they rescued princesses and outsmarted ice trolls, and even trapped a mad hunter. But as she grew older, the goblin sister decided that she'd had enough of adventures. So while her brother went out to explore the world, she stayed behind as guardian of the big wooden house. For it is not on all of us to adventure. Some must stay behind to tell the story and to hold shelter for those who may come back and those who never left.
New chapter, complete story which has been strongly bound together. 84% complete this puzzle. 16% force the chest open. That should be 50-50. Whoa. 0% believed in Tom's testimony. The twins' memory was the right thing. That Tyler was attacked. 0%.
No.
So if I pressed it, I'd be that 1%.
So what did they believe then? What was the other
That
option?
the option that Tom saw was like, oh, the mother didn't want to hurt Tyler. She was actually trying to talk to him, but he was too scared. And the memory he saw was, oh, she's holding a gun at my face and going to shoot me.
Right. Can you blame them?
Twins trusted their bond and kept their voice, 95-5. Eddie remained in the darkness about Allison's responsibility in the murder. That should be 50-50. But it's 67-33. Sam felt understood by Allison, 70-30. 70-29. Or 71-29. And of course, NSPL. But that's the US version, because it's a US game. So we're done all the chapters. I didn't miss that many collectibles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only missed 5 collectibles.
The gold lady.
Not bad. Quit. Right. Let's do that. And let's see who we can raid. Boom. Boom. Put that away. Okay. Stop on kick. We're gonna read Mars of Flame playing Minecraft. So yeah. So that's not useful. Socialist dumbass. Discord. I can't type today. Quit brushing off me. I can't type because of you. Dish. Read. Boom. Bye bye. I will not be live tomorrow. I'll be live again Thursday with Hitman.